Head coach Sean Miller joins us here courtside after the Bruins victory. Coach, I know never a good way to close out the home season. It was a heck of a ball game. Your guys had a chance coming back at the end there. What did you tell them in the locker room after the game?
Well, really, I think there's a number of things we talked about. I think the first one is because we rarely lose at home, and there's some guys that have been a part of things that have only had this happen one time. It doesn't feel right, and that's all right. But one game doesn't define a Pac-12 season, and one game certainly isn't going to define our total season. The facts are that after 30 games, we're 26-4, and we have a 15-2 Pac-12 record. And next Saturday, when we have the opportunity to play our last regular season game at ASU, and it'll be a very tough game, we know we're playing for the Pac-12 regular season championship. And if we lost anything, we lost probably the number 1 seed in the tournament. I don't know if that's all clear right now, but to share a Pac-12 regular season championship this season is something that we all will be very, very proud of, and certainly we have to be able to do it. In terms of tonight, we lost to a really good team. We knew that before they came in here. Just like when we beat them at Pauley Pavilion, it was a great feeling because we knew we beat an excellent team. They came in here and returned the favor tonight. The disappointment probably is this, that in a big game, you have to bring your strengths. And they really punished us rebounding. They out-rebounded us 35-28. But I think the bigger story is they had 20 second chance points to 4 from us. And when you give a team 20 second chance points and you're a very good defensive rebounding team, one of your strengths they took away from us. And I thought it was their 14 second shots, 20 second chance points. That's not who we are. And when we play like that, this is what happens. And that's to their credit as well. They did a great job. I thought they were the bigger, tougher, more physical team to the ball. It wasn't just one player. I thought their guards had a couple big offensive rebounds as well. But, Brian, they had 3 second shots at halftime. They had 11 second shots in the second half. So when you give a team 14 offensive rebounds, that's big. And when they went to the 3-2 zone midway through the second half, although if you look statistically at our offense, we did a lot of good things, we weren't as efficient against the 3-2 zone as we needed to be. We took a couple of ill-advised threes. We got away from being able to get the ball to the low post. And then once I burned all of our timeouts, we started to get back to getting it in, and we started to score. But it was really those two things that on a night like tonight we could not overcome.
Two guys I wanted to ask you about. We'll start with Alonzo Trier. Had a tremendous ball game, a career-high 28 points. Did all he could in the first half, and then the second half seemed to be kind of the spark that got your guys back into the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that played well. Obviously, Alonzo, not only did he have 28 points, but he had 5 defensive rebounds and 3 for 3 from the foul line. He was very efficient, and he was playing some excellent basketball. Also thought he did a really good job on defense as well. But when you don't win, those numbers don't mean quite as much. And again, I think the story tonight was our inability to rebound. And for a stretch there, we did not execute against the zone, and we ended up, having that night where you're 5 for 18 from 3. Looking at those threes, I would say that if we were more efficient and on it, we would have shot about 14 threes instead of 18, and we probably would have been more about 6 or 7 for 14 than 5 for 18.
All right.
But we'll learn from it. We'll get back, and obviously we have a big game next Saturday. A tough game to lose, but I credit UCLA. They have a really good basketball team.
All right, thanks for the visit, Coach. Head Coach Sean Miller here courtside at McHale Center, where the Bruins win at 77-72.